Did you know that bank tellers are disappearing at a rate of 30%? And that's not even the most endangered job on the list. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 roles that AI and automation are eliminating. And more importantly, I will show you the high-paying jobs you can transition into instead. The World Economic Forum just released its latest jobs report, and the data is eye-opening. We're not just seeing gradual changes anymore. Entire career paths are being transformed or eliminated in just a few years. But here's what makes 2025 different. For the first time, we can actually predict which jobs are most at risk, and more importantly, which new opportunities are emerging. What's particularly interesting is the pattern. It's not just about automation replacing manual work anymore. AI is now capable of handling complex tasks that we once thought only humans could do. But here's the good news. Every single one of these declining roles has a natural path into a growing and high-paying career. Let's first look at the World Economic Forum's data. Postal service clerks are seeing a decline of about 35%. And when you look at the trends, it's not hard to see why. Digital communication has completely transformed how we send and receive information. Think about it. When was the last time you sent a physical letter? Most of what postal clerks traditionally handled, letters, bills, basic documents, has now moved online. But it's not just about email anymore. Think about how we handle mail and documents today. Everything that used to come in an envelope is now arriving in our email inbox. When was the last time you received a paper bill in the mail? Most companies have switched to online billing and digital payments. It's faster, cheaper, and better for the environment. Even when it comes to packages, the human element is shrinking. Massive AI-powered sorting centers are doing the work that thousands of postal workers used to handle, automatically routing packages across the country. And the tracking, you don't need to ask a postal clerk anymore. Your phone will tell you exactly where your package is at every step of its journey, all managed by automated systems. The traditional postal service isn't just changing, it's being completely transformed by technology. And this is happening much faster than anyone expected. Now, here's what's important. If you are in this field, you actually have valuable skills that are in high demand. Postal clerks are experts at complex logistics systems, customer service, and data organization. These skills align perfectly with some of the fastest growing roles we talked about in our last video, such as data warehousing specialists. The key is to reframe your experience. Instead of focusing on mail handling, think about your expertise in managing information flow and complex delivery systems. These are exactly the skills that growing industries need. Next on our list are bank tellers and related clerks, also declining at 30%. And when you look at the data, this transformation is being driven by 2 major shifts: digital banking and AI-powered financial services. Think about what's replacing bank tellers today. Your smartphone has basically become a bank branch in your pocket. Mobile banking apps are handling everything from check deposits to wire transfers, tasks that used to require a visit to your local bank branch. AI chatbots are now answering customer questions 24/7, something that used to be a core part of a teller's job. Even ATMs have evolved. They're not just cash dispensers anymore. They can handle complex transactions like loan payments and account management. And with the digital payment systems like Apple Pay and Venmo becoming the norm, fewer people are dealing with cash at all, which was traditionally a big part of a teller's daily work. But here's what's interesting. While basic teller jobs are disappearing, the financial sector is actually booming. Remember the growth data from our previous video. Fintech engineers growing at 100%, and financial data analysts in high demand. So, if you are currently a bank teller, you have something incredibly valuable, which is real-world financial operations experience. You already understand banking procedures and regulations, financial security protocols, customer financial needs, and transaction processing systems. So, the key is to pivot toward the technology side of finance. You could move into fintech customer success roles, where your banking knowledge becomes even more valuable. Let's look at our third declining role, which is data entry clerks. They are also seeing a 25% decline. This one is particularly interesting because it perfectly illustrates how AI is transforming the workplace. But there's a fascinating twist to this story. Let me show you exactly what's taking over data entry jobs. And it's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. Remember when someone had to manually type in every piece of information from a document? Now we have optical character recognition technology that can scan and digitize an entire page in seconds, which used to take hours to complete. AI systems are getting scary good at processing documents. They can read invoices, forms, even handwritten notes, and extract all the important information automatically. And data capture, it's happening in the real time now. When you fill out a form online or submit information through an app, that data goes straight into the system. No human typing needed. This kind of work that used to require a whole team of data entry clerks is now happening automatically behind the scenes. While basic data entry is declining, data-related careers are exploding, such as big data specialists growing at 120%. This is where the opportunity lies. If you are currently in data entry, you already understand something like data accuracy and verification, database management, and information organization. The key is to upgrade your skills from data entry to data analysis. Instead of inputting data, you could be the person who analyzes it or designs the systems that process it automatically. And the best part, many of these new roles offer starting salaries that are double or triple what data entry clerks make. Let's move on to our fourth declining role, cashiers and ticket clerks, which is seeing a 20% decline, and it's happening faster than predicted. Just look around. From grocery stores to movie theaters, we're seeing a massive shift toward automation. Let me break down what's really happening in retail right now. You probably noticed this yourself. Walk into any major store and you will see more self-checkout machines than human cashiers. But that's just the beginning. Think about how you pay for things now. Your phone has basically become your wallet. Apple Pay, Google Pay, all these mobile payment apps are making traditional cash registers less relevant every day. And look at what's happening with the tickets. When was the last time you actually bought a ticket from a person? Whether it's movies, concerts, or travel, everything has gone digital. You buy online, get a QR code on your phone, and you are good to go. No ticket counter needed. The biggest shift might be contactless shopping. Amazon Go stores don't even have checkout counters anymore. You just walk in, grab what you need, and walk out. The technology handles everything automatically. The whole concept of a cashier is being completely reimagined. While basic cashier roles are declining, retail and customer experience roles are evolving into something new, such as digital payment specialists and UI/UX designer. If you are currently a cashier, you will develop the crucial skills that are actually in high demand, such as customer interaction expertise, problem-solving abilities, transaction processing knowledge, and point-of-sale system experience. So instead of operating these systems, you could be helping design them, manage them, or train others to use them. The retail industry isn't dying. It's transforming, and it needs people who understand both customer service and technology. The next job is administrative assistants and executive secretaries, about 20% declining. This one is particularly significant because these roles used to be considered indispensable. So, what changed? AI tools are now handling calendar management. They can schedule meetings, send reminders, and even negotiate meeting times between different parties. AI can sort emails, draft responses, and even handle basic correspondence. And the meetings, platforms like Zoom and Teams have automated everything from scheduling to recording to transcription, tasks that used to take hours of an admin's time. But here's the opportunity that most people miss. The core skills of great administrative assistants are actually perfect for some of the fastest growing roles, such as project management, process optimization, and stakeholder communication. These skills align perfectly with the roles that are booming, such as operations specialists, and the digital transformation managers. And these roles typically pay 40 to 60% more than traditional administrative positions. Let's move on to our next declining role, printing and related trades workers. The printing industry is seeing a 20% decline, and this transformation tells us a lot about where the entire job market is heading. Traditional printing jobs are disappearing as everything goes digital. Think about how we consume content today. Everything has gone digital. Magazines and newspapers that are used to keep printing presses running 24/7 are now primarily digital. Even when physical printing is needed, print-on-demand technology means you don't need massive printing operations anymore. Just print what you need when you need it. But printing professionals already have skills that are incredibly valuable in growing fields, such as color theory and design principles, and production workflow management. And these skills translate perfectly into growing digital roles, such as digital production specialists and digital asset managers. And the salary jump can be significant, often 50% or more in these new roles. Our final declining role might surprise you. Accounting and bookkeeping clerks are seeing a 20% decline. And this perfectly demonstrates how AI isn't just replacing manual tasks anymore. It's taking over skilled knowledge work. So, what's happening in the accounting world right now? Software like QuickBooks is doing the work that used to take a whole team of bookkeepers. Think about something as simple as expense reporting. You just snap a picture of your receipt with your phone, and the AI automatically categorizes it, records it, and even flags any errors. No manual data entry needed. Even financial reports that used to take days to prepare are now generated with a single click, always up to date with the latest numbers. So, the days of manual bookkeeping are coming to an end, but the need for people who understand these systems and can interpret the data is growing faster than ever. And the accounting clerks understand something incredibly valuable, such as financial data structures, business operations, compliance requirements, and the financial reporting needs. And look at where these skills are in demand. Fintech engineers are at 100% growth. These new roles often start at 80K to 100K, which is about 50% higher than the current role. Alright, let me leave you with something important. Yes, these 7 jobs are declining, but this isn't a story about jobs disappearing. It's a story about jobs transforming. Every single role we discussed today has a clear path to growing and high-paying opportunities. If you are in one of these declining roles, you have a valuable experience that can be your stepping stone to something bigger. Alright, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up to this video. Drop a comment if you are in one of these roles, and let me know which growing fields interests you most. And I will see you in the next video.